But a lot of characters use the fireball, so this will work for. So if you practice Ryu, it'll work for some other characters that you can chain. You can chain a fireball into a critical art. It works for Nikali, and any champion that has a move that triggers with fireball and a critical art that's forward. Well, you can do it with actually. If the critical art is for fireball kick, you can chain a fireball punch into a fireball kick critical art for another character. The one that's maybe Nash or so these things chain. Like this. See there, you cancel. You do the crouch medium punch into. No, that was a shuriken. Now that's the same thing as the other one, but it's a medium punch instead of a hard punch. And the last one, this trial, I think I've done all the Ryu. No, I'm still missing some Ryu trials in volume 2, 3, 4. This one is the one with this. So this one took me a week to do. Like, it's nuts. And this one you have to walk forward for the second punch. It's nuts. It's nuts. This is one. Okay. So there's no shortcut. There's a shortcut for the light kick tatsu. Okay, that you can chain. Very fast buttons. But to do the critical art after, you have to wait for the character to land on his feet. And then you enter forward punch for the critical art. Don't ask me to do it the whole thing. I can't. It's too hard. I can, but I've done it. I can, but it takes a bit of a. You have to go into a trance, man. You have to concentrate and go into the game. And this video is way too long, man. So it's possible. But what you learn with this particular trial is that it's possible to do this. And why is it important to walk forward? Because I'll play the demonstration. Because if you don't walk forward, the light kick is not gonna touch. It's not gonna connect. See, the light kick is at the tip of his toes. So if you don't walk forward after the first kick, the rest is not going to connect. It's hard to do. This one is, for me, it's still hard to do. Okay, this video is too long. Anyway, maybe I can change into a second video. Because the problem with this trial is that you kick, and if you walk forward, it gives you the special, the unique move of Ryu, which is this thing there, which is called something. It's called a solar plexus strike. So if you punch, you go forward, you get the solar plexus strike, but that's not what the trial wants you to do. The trial wants you to do to kick, move forward, and punch a regular hard punch, then go into V trigger. It's fucking hard. So, and if you don't walk forward, if you don't walk forward between the first kick and the punch, then you activate V trigger and the kick, the axe kick does not land. That's the problem. It's called the axe kick. The axe kick won't land because your character will be too far. The second, and then your light kick doesn't even reach. Okay, so this combo is impossible to do if you don't walk forward after the kick, after the first kick. And if you wait too long, he's gonna block. So you have to really, it's very specific. So the trick to do with difficult trials, here's the trick, okay? And what you want to do is you don't want to get the perfect punch and the perfect kick from the start. What you want to do is you want to practice the input as closely as possible as the end result in one go, okay? So even if you miss your punch, or even if you miss the V trigger or whatever in this sequence, just keep going, finish it, finish inputting the buttons, because you want to train your brain to memorize the whole sequence, okay? And you can practice just the end of it, just the last. That's a trick. You can practice you always practice the first part, but you can also practice the second half. Say, I input the critical art too soon. Just the right time. Fingers are cold. So there you are. I can't do this shit. I've done it once and that's it. It's my inputs aren't clean enough and I don't play Ryu. I haven't played Ryu regularly in months, so that's the thing, is if you switch characters because the new one is out or you want to try a new one, it's interesting, and you lose the cleanliness of the other characters, of your first character. What you want to do with the critical art here is separate the first roll from the second roll. You don't have to do the two rolls really quickly. If you try to do the two rolls really quickly, it messes up. You can do the first one and then chain the second one quicker. Do the first one, you know, slowly. I'll say slow in the realm of speed of input buttons. Because if you try to input both quarter circles really fast, you might mess up the first one or mess up the second one, and your critical art's not gonna come out. So you input the first one slowly and then you chain. I think it's easier for the brain to chain 3 buttons than 5, because it's actually 5 inputs, but yeah. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna miss there. Yeah, it went over his head. Was a bit too slow. You can try double tapping the low kick. Doesn't help, but that's late. You have to go into a trance and just be one with the machine. Anyway, that's it.